Hey, Vanni, obviously not the results that
Nope.
you wanted,
Nope.
but I don't think there's anything to hang your heads about. What did you think of your team's effort tonight?
Well, the effort was really good. We probably the first 10, 15 minutes we had to adjust, a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of the environment that were pushing them. But then we entered in the field, I would say, really well. We considered a goal on a transition, actually a really good goal, really good transition, but we were attacking when we considered the goal. And then we keep pushing, we keep attacked, and I would say we deserved the 1-1. Unfortunately, yeah, the 2-1 has been something we could have done better, but it's okay. And in the second half, we did very well. We did very well. We had 4 chances to score. The one with Andy, the one with Brian, great save by Emilia, another cross by Daiberg went out for just a millimeter. So yeah, it's okay. We knew that they are a good team, and they probably they're more used to this kind of game, and we are a little bit disappointed for the result. But I think that we put everything in it, and we don't have any regret, to be honest.
It looked like in the first half, especially, it was really hard to get Ryan involved in the game. He seemed to be, targeted and taken out. Brian White didn't get a shot until I think the 86th minute,
Yeah.
or the 69th minute. Sorry.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on offensively, like the problems you had early on?
Well, what they did is they did something that they don't do with other team. They dropped a lot the team, and they play with very low defense there. So the spacing was much more in front of the line than behind the line. So we had to go with the ball with our defenders, and we weren't very good at that, to be honest. That's the thing. The only thing in the first half that I didn't like, Flo especially, and Jake. They weren't going as soon as they started. We started creating a little space with some diagonal ball on the wing back or the ball over the line. So we had the first 20-25 minutes at least. I agree with you, where it was really hard to involve our attacking players.
Last thing for me here, just that goal right before half, or the Graham Zusi Golazzo, which one was heavier for your team to try and overcome?
I think the goal at half was a little bit like I don't know, like a stabbing, to be honest, in the sense that of course they fully deserve it. It's a normal goal, but we had the ball, we lost the ball in a pretty, I would say, silly way, and so they had the chance to have the two set plays, the corner, and first the free kick, and then the corner that put on the second goal. In the second half, even if we take the three, I had always the sensation that okay, we're gonna get back in the game, because we were having the ball a lot, and we are creating chances, and and to be honest, if the goal that Cava scored that has been disallowed, and of course has been disallowed, probably I didn't see him the offside. It's easy with the VAR, so it was offside. If we would have scored that goal, would have been last 7-8 minutes where we were pushing, and I think that we could have the chance to make the 3-3.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, JJ.
Thanks, JJ. Michael.
Hey Vanni, commiserations on the result, but obviously no one can fault the team for effort. Defensively, I think when people saw the lineup, they were maybe a little surprised that both Eric Godoy and Ranko were out. What was behind your decision on that back three?
Well, Ranko didn't train very well till Thursday, because he had a little bit of growing problem. So Andy was very solid during training, and Andy did very well. And so I'm happy that also he did a good performance. About Eric, I'm a little pissed, because I'm the one to blame, to be honest, because I saw him very good in training, but Flo and Jake they were been very solid in the last game. So I wanted to start with Flo and Jake again, and but that's the reason why I put Eric at the half, because I wanted him to bring his quality, especially not defensively, but more when we have the ball. And I think in the second half our build-up was better.
And just looking at how the game played out, KC, they seem to look like the KC that we saw earlier in the season. I spoke to you about this midweek, but do you feel that break that we've had killed your momentum a little bit and gave them the chance to kind of regroup and find the KC that we saw a few months ago?
Well, probably. They, of course, when you lose games like they were doing in the last 3 games, and if you have chance to reflect and train and address something, it's gonna, let's say, improve the situation. I think they had a good game and they had a good team. So it's probably it helped them. It helped them a little. Yeah.
Cheers, Vanni.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. Go to Gemma.
Hi, Vanni.
Hey, Gemma.
This is the final result in what's been a pretty crazy season for you. Is there any word you would use to kind of describe what it's been like for you since you took over this team?
Well, the season has been crazy. Of course, this result doesn't change the fact that I think we did a great job in the second half, a fantastic job actually, and getting into the playoff. And even if we lost today, even in a playoff game, we showed that we are a playoff team, because we put a fight in a tough stadium till minute 93rd, and they were scared at the end of our coming back. So first and foremost, I'm proud of the players. I'm proud of the guys that helped me. So the staff, the technical staff, all the performance staff, all the medical staff, because I think that we put so much effort in that we showed to everyone that we didn't come here because of a fluke. That's our spot, and hopefully for the organization it means that it's a starting point for next year.
I wanted to ask you about that. What does this game say, and the performances we saw today, say about the future of this club?
I think it says that this club needs to be a playoff team, and it is a playoff team, and to have even more, I would say, habits on play on this game. The only way is try to win games and be always a playoff team, and maybe next year trying to have a playoff at BC Place instead of away. So that's a starting point for the entire organization to start from this achievement to try to get new achievements. So as every time we do in life.
Wonderful. Thanks, Vanni.
Thank you.
Mr. Gemma, we'll go to Ben.
Hey, Vanni, commiserations about the result, but congrats on an overall successful year. On the TSN broadcast at the end of the game, Tybert came on and said that, you know, they may have lost today, but it's felt like the last 20 games have all been and acted like playoff games.
Yeah.
Are you able to kind of speak out on this, the struggle, not the struggle, but the late season stretch?
Yeah, true. Even in my pre-game speech to the team, I said, okay, guys, it's playoff, but don't be nervous. It's like 15 games that we are playing the playoff, because we did this run where we had to win every game. That every game was, I would say, approached like it was a playoff game, like an in-and-out game. So I think they approached the game well too today. We weren't perfect. We did some mistakes, but again, the effort and the intensity was good, and Kansas City didn't overwhelm us. They beat us, but I think also that the 2 goals difference is too much, and so we approached the game like we approached like the last 5-6 games when we were trying to get into the playoff.
And looking back now, do you regret or kind of wish you bit your tongue a little bit after the Seattle game, saying that you will come out and beat Kansas?
No, absolutely not, because I was sure that we were coming here and play. So it's like if someone say, "Hey, you were wrong," I say, "Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. I'm not. I'm not right. I'm not right every time." But I would say it again because we were so excited, and that excitement brought us in make something that was inconceivable. So if you don't think that you're able to do something enormous, you don't even start in soccer, so that's okay. If I have to say that I was wrong because I say we are going to win and we lose, you're right, it's true. But I would say that a million times again.
And finally, I'm not sure if you were able to speak much to Peter Vermees or anything after the game. During the week, it kind of came out early in the year. There was some unpleasantries between him and Phil DeSantos early in the season. I'm just not sure if he mentioned anything or has had anything to say to you either before or after the game.
No. With me and Peter, we have a very good relationship. I know him very well, and it can be annoying, let's say, but I can be annoying too on the sideline. So, and what I think I complimented him for the team, and he's a coach that we coaches in MLS we need to look up at him, because what he did here with this club is exemplar.
Great. Thanks a lot, Vanni.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben, and we'll wrap up with Josh.
Hi, Vanni. Tough results tonight. I was just wondering if you thought you made your changes a little bit too late in the match.
Well, no, I changed Eric for Flo because Flo was a little bit in trouble. He lose too much the ball, and I think that that change brought more, I would say, ball in the game, in our game, more possession. And the other changes that I made, no, I think they were planned there. We wanted to stay in the game and not concede a third goal. Unfortunately, Zuzi scored a banger that we just say good job. That's what you have to say. But even that, again, we had 4 clear chances. If we score one of that 4, it's a 3-2. And in the last 20 minutes, maybe we are doing the same interview that we did after Portland. But we didn't, so that's what it is.
Well, so Vanni, looking forward to next season, are you hoping to come back as the Vancouver Whitecaps head coach?
Of course, I hope, but I still don't know if it's the case or not. I don't think it's something that should interest the fans or anything in this moment, because the fans should think about the fact that we have a fantastic team. We have a good team. We grew a lot this season, and we built something that to get into the next year, and to this organization to prove that again we didn't just a miracle for 20 games to get into the playoff, but to become I would say consistent playoff participants that next year we want always to improve. So I think the minimum bar next year is the second round playoff, because this year we did the first round.
Well, it's great to hear, Ben. Thank you for your time and safe travels home.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Josh, and thank you, Vanni.
Thank you.
Have a safe travel home.
Thank you. Bye, guys.